Welcome everybody. A little desk video for you on this little feller. I know you're saying, well, God, that's just a 75mm whoop. Well, let's just say I know what I like, and I like little 75mm whoops. Super fun. Anyway, this is a parts bin build, and you know, I've done a couple of those just because you can build it out of stuff you have, and it didn't cost me a darn thing. So what this is the original Mobula7 version 2 frame. It's a little bit lighter weight and everything. And I just got a HappyModel X12 board into my 2S Mobula7 frame. So I stole the board from it pretty much for this. Well, it was actually leftover. It wasn't really stolen. And it had the camera, you know, with the VTX built in on the original Mobula 2S. So I thought I'd throw it on here and see how it did, and try to make a lightweight build. I always wanted to do a 1S lightweight Mobula 7. And I know you can get them now still. You can buy them, but I didn't want to buy it. I had all the parts. And I originally had started with these little guys. Get this to focus. Little Beta FPV 0802 2000 kV motors. Got these courtesy of Explicit FPV. Little shout out to the brother there. He gave them to me quite a while back, and I kind of sit on them trying to figure out what kind of lightweight little build I wanted to do, and decided to put them on this. Well, I was getting close to 2-minute flight time with them on here, and so I got to thinking, and I recalled back when I was watching a lot of 75mm whoop videos, I recalled Angry Don. You might know him. He was a HappyModel factory pilot for a while. He had done a series of videos on different 75mm stuff and everything. Well, I remembered him saying how to get 4-minute flights out of a 75mm whoop. And although mine is not quite like his, the funny thing is that he used these motors here. Pardon the dust, I've been out flying and playing. These are the HappyModel SE 0802 19,000s. And I was like, oh, I got some of those laying around for sure, because I have an old Mobula 6 that runs those. So I always have some spares. And so I whipped those out, put them on here, and a set of old beater BiBlades that I had from, I think these actually came off of the my 75mm 2S Freestyle, which is kind of a parts bin build itself. These came off it. I just threw them on here to try. And even with the PH 2.0 on here, here's what I've been flying. The little Mini Star 450s. Only charged to 4.2, not even charged to high voltage. So I've been flying like this, and I'm getting 4 minutes out of it. Sometimes a little bit more, sometimes just a touch less. It depends on how I fly. But with the old newbie drone gold nectar plug there, I think they call it a nectar injector plug or something crazy. Anyway, with that, I'm getting 4 minutes of flight time off of that dude. And so never neglect your parts bin when you come to think about maybe putting something together. It may be a lot cheaper than what you think. This was a used V2 frame. The standoffs, little plastic standoffs, were broke from the sides because I was running the 2S Mobula 7 quite a bit there and hammering things, and it doesn't really take a beating as well as the V3 frame. But it broke both the standoffs off the sides, so I was very careful and drilled out those spots and put in a couple of 2mm screws in there, And now we got the frame back going, and I'm sure it won't last too long. I mean, they are really thin and kind of fragile, you know. But it makes the lightweight. This is coming in at about 25 grams, I think, between 24 and 25, which is in line with the Mobula7 1S that you can buy. Other than those are coming with ELRS and stuff on them. I think I could probably remove this camera, put on a Cadex Ant Lite in this same canopy, and probably pop on a little Rush Tiny Tank and be right close to my weight right now. It should be about the same as this, maybe just a touch more. Depends on how close I can get all the wires to be when I solder them on and everything. But, you know, pop the little beeper back there. This beeper is okay. I might have to put a bigger one on there because being all black like that, it's kind of hard to find unless you can see the little red motor heads, you know, on them. So anyway, wanted to show you guys my little parts bin build, and I got some videos coming up. I found a new little area to fly and test out, and it is pretty fun for this. So, you know, my little take on, I know what I like, so don't try to talk me into anything else. Yeah. All right, well, you guys stay flying out there, stay having fun. And remember that flying is a good, healthy thing for your brain, your mind. Just keep doing it and having fun. Till next time, everybody, God bless.